And like I had said on previous shows, I am not the best cameraman.
We figured that one out.
Oh,
So then everybody wanted to go. All wanted to go find the doe.
so we had a search party.
We did.
One more time, how much fun have you had?
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think his gun was bigger than he was.
He was. Squeeze it easy. Yeah.
All the crosshairs were doing is this.
Shaking like you are now.
Yep. Told you I had the crosshairs right at the top of the bone.
You drilled him. What do you think?
Told you so.
We recovered it. We called Steve, which is Parker's grandpa.
Yep.
And my father-in-law, he drove back there and we picked the deer up and was loading him. My phone went off and I looked and it was you. Text saying Dante had killed one.
You know, there's nothing like hunting with your son. Just
right.
taking him out, trying to kill his very first buck. And like I had said on previous shows, I am not the best cameraman.
But we figured that one out. Dante got his first deer, but unfortunately you didn't get it on camera.
I know.
Yeah.
Poor Dante. I'm sorry, Dante.
My crosshair was like this until I took a breath, and then it slowed down, and that's when I shot it.
I go, Dante, there's a good buck out there. Dante looks, he's like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, go on, get on him. Dante gets on him, right? He goes, I can't stop shaking. I don't know if I can hold it steady.
So we got Dante's deer loaded up, and we was actually coming out, and we was loading your track chair back in the trailer.
Yep.
When Lance texted and said Carson had shot one.
Carson, he's always had a passion for hunting, for going out hunting with me. You know, it's depressing a little bit that we have to go from our home state, out of state, to be able to take him on his first deer hunt. A little after 6, you know, a nice mature buck come out, and he said, Dad, I'm shooting that one. And Lance got all the camera stuff working, and the rest is history.
Put it right on his shoulder.
Gotcha.
Wait.
I could shoot now.
Wait a second, wait. I want to make sure you get a good shot on him.
I have a good shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Push harder.
Yep, go ahead.
The excitement in the blind was, the elevated levels there of excitement was awesome.
Go ahead, put your hands down. Go ahead.
Open.
The smile on his face when he picked up that deer and was standing behind that deer, knowing it was his first one, that smile is gonna last a lifetime.
We already had 3 bucks on the ground the very first evening.
Right.
And with Hunter only getting to hunt a couple days, we don't want to send a little boy home without having a chance to kill one or actually killing one. So Zendel, he took Hunter the very next morning on another farm over here. And they was looking for a buck.
Right.
That's what he was wanting to kill, but when the does popped out, He was all about shooting doe then.
He was just as happy with
He was
the doe.
just as happy with the doe
Would have been a monster buck.
That's right.
Huntsman's Cree TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled veterans and children to get into the great outdoors. Trackmaster MK1X, where will you go today? Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. Tundra Tour, North American hunting and fishing adventures. Cook's Fatal Attraction Deer Scent. And Ultimate Whitetail Mineral and Flavored Attractant. This segment of the Huntsman's Cree TV is brought to you by Sword Sights and Tree Limb Quivers.
I want to go fish. Which one's louder? Which one's louder?
Zendel, he took a hunter the very next morning on another farm over here. And there was 2 or 3 good deer there. But Hunter, he wanted to kill something. He took his 30-30 son and he laid the smackdown on old doe.
I think his gun was bigger than he was.
He was, but he could shoot it.
You think you hit her good? I couldn't tell. I heard a thump, yeah.
Like, when I shot it, yeah, it's the gun's like, because it pulls back.
What do you think of this deer hunt? Good thing we stayed a few extra minutes.
What, 9 o'clock? Look what time it is.
I did it by 2.
Yeah, it came in under the wire, didn't they?
They didn't really know where the shot was at, so they come back to camp, we watched it, and it was a perfect shot.
Yeah.
So then everybody wanted to go. You had
All the kids wanted to go recover.
Hunter, Dante, Parker, Carson, did everybody. I mean, they all wanted to go find the doe. So
we had a search party.
We did. But the thing about it is, it didn't take long to search because it didn't go but 50 yards maybe.
Right.
How excited was you?
Excited.
You're shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
How about that first doe that was practiced? Tell me about it. She came in.
What happened with that one? How close was you to shooting the first one?
Close by 1 second.
Yeah, you was starting to pull the trigger, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And she moved on us.
Big
All right, one more time. How much fun have you had?
9 out of 10.
8, 19 out of 19.
8, 9, 10.
Out of 19.
198 out of 19.
11 out of 10.
You gonna hunt tonight, Hunter?
Yeah.
What are you gonna shoot?
A big buck.
He was just as tickled with the doe as he was
Oh,
a buck.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it ain't all about killing the biggest buck.
Right.
That was his very first deer, and I mean, he was tickled with it. Like I said, we done got 3 bucks on the ground the very first evening. Hunter's killed him a doe. Actually, Hunter went Sunday evening to try to kill the same buck. The deer was actually there Sunday morning. But luck would have it again. But
didn't show up Sunday evening.
But didn't show up Sunday evening.
You know, we bring all these kids in from all different areas. They don't know each other.
They ain't got a clue who they are.
But within a couple hours, they're all best buddies.
They're all best friends, yeah.
Oh yeah, bringing them together hunting like that is...
It's important. I mean, and like you said, it's a big thing to them.
It is.
Especially you get them out, all of them get together, they're playing football, talking about bow hunting, then they all get together and they've all killed a deer or
right.
whatever it is.
Right.
I mean, it's something about it that
It's funny watching them too.
It is.
When they're all standing around their deer, they're like little men.
Yeah, yeah. Talking about
bragging up a storm.
Yeah, talking about what had happened, how he shot him, made a perfect shot on him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of like me and you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Youth season was over, but Carson, he actually stuck around, him and his dad and Lance, and he wanted to shoot him a doe with his crossbow. So we had another blind set up. It was close. I mean, 25-yard shot. And Lance took him over and put him in the blind, and it wasn't long. It wasn't long.
And he was able to connect on a doe.
Connect on a big doe with a crossbow.
Nice.
I can get nothing done.
Parker, come on.
Keep it up, you're gonna get a fresh one.
Park.
Hi, folks. Welcome
Come on.
to this week's episode of Huntsman's Creed TV. Another awesome episode for you. Got some
Park.
turkey hunting.
Hold on, Dad. I'm watching Huntsman's Creed TV.
Guys, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
This segment brought to you by Cook's Fatal Attraction Deer Scent. 100% pure, fresh whitetail deer scents.
I hit the tree.
You got her. No, good job, Carson.
I heard her. I just heard her drop.
Yeah. It's all right. Give her time.
I just shot at a doe. I hit it for sure. I don't know if it's dead. We're about to go track it now. And when I shot it, the arrow bounced off somewhere inside of her and hit and landed on the tree. And it landed on the tree kind of funny because I shot it one way and it shot it like this and
Deflected.
it landed like this.
Deflected, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what we can find. Right through here first, right? Just look around.
Right here.
Once you see blood, you don't move until you see blood. Yeah, exactly. Now you stop there.
Oh, yeah.
Second morning of youth weekend, and we decided to take a crossbow here in Kentucky and try to get a doe or two. Carson had success with this one. What do you think, bud?
I'm proud.
Yeah.
Another day, another deer. Two deer in 2 days. A buck and a doe.
Yeah, that was his first time hunting too.
That was his
wasn't it?
first time hunting, yep.
What a weekend he had, huh?
Yep, killed a big 9-pointer and a doe. Well, basically the first 2 sets he got to set. Yep.
He's getting spoiled.
Yep.
You know, Lake was supposed to come out and hunt with us that weekend, but he had prior obligations with football.
Yep.
I know I played football as a kid. I know on the weekends it's
hard.
It's hard. Your hunting's kind of, you don't really get a chance to get out that much. But
That's right.
You got him out.
Yes, sir.
After football season, right?
I did. I mean, he loves to get out and outdoors.
Right.
But he loves football.
Right.
So he didn't get to come hunt with us youth weekend. So opening day of rifle season, I actually took him that evening, that afternoon. Me and Parker took him. And when him and Parker gets together, I mean, they're like 2 little kids. I mean,
it's hard not to be a little kid when you're with Parker.
It is, it is. Like I said, me and Parker took him, got up in the stand. I don't know, it's probably 3 o'clock.
He smoked you.
All right, he pulled the trigger.
And wasn't long, the old deer walked out. Well, it's 4 o'clock. We've been there about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
Huntsman's Cree TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled Americans to get into the great outdoors. Trackmaster MK1X, where will you go today? Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. Tundra Tour, North American hunting and fishing adventures. Cook's Fatal Attraction Deer Scent. And Ultimate Whitetail Mineral and Flavored Attractant. This segment of Huntsman's Cree TV is brought to you by Ultimate Whitetail Mineral and Attractants. Healthier deer, larger racks.
Now I'm shaking.
I got the best seat in the house. I can get you everything. I was like this the whole time.
I gotta take some home. What y'all doing? I take some more. Telling everybody in the country?
I was telling Les.
Hello?
I just shot a deer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm in the shower. How many?
135, maybe.
135 inches.
I don't know what that means.
I can't stop shaking.
He's shaking the whole stand.
Well, let me finish my shower and call me back.
Okay.
Are you serious? She's just as excited as you are, Lake.
I don't know what to say. I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, that blood right there. Huh? You sure you hit him? Yeah. You positive? Yeah, it's the film. Let's look at the film. Look down the road. Oh, crap! Mark. What do you think? I love it.
You go bring it to Ranger?
Yeah.
The old buck played the script just like he's supposed to. Come out there. It's 4 o'clock. Lake made a perfect shot on him, and the rest was history.
Nice. You know, with Youth Weekend, we couldn't get everybody out here at camp. You know, everyone's got prior obligations and stuff.
Yes, sir.
And we got Troy, who comes out and helps out a lot, does a lot of filming for us. He was able to take his nephew Travis out during Ohio gun season.
Yes, sir.
Were you shaking?
Travis connected on a really nice buck.
He did. He laid the smack down on that deer with a 20 gauge shotgun and slug.
Yep.
Yep, perfect shot.
There was a tree in the way and he couldn't get a good shot at his vitals, and after he ate corn for a while, he turned and started walking downhill from us, and I bet you were thinking you weren't going to get a shot on him, were you? Yeah. And I grunted a couple times and got him to stop and give Travis an opportunity to get on him, and made a nice shot on him. He didn't run about 50 yards, but I tell you what, he ran down this ravine. You think you can drag him out of here?
No. Gotta get the winch.
I think we have to get the winch on the side by side. I tell you what, that's how many deer have you shot now?
2.
2, and that's your second deer. That's a pretty nice buck for a second deer. I'm super proud of you, buddy. I love you. Good job.
From all of us here at Huntsman's Cree TV, congratulations, you little heathens. We had a lot of them.
We did. Yeah, we'd like to congratulate Carson, Hunter, Travis, Parker, Dante, and Lake.
Is that them all?
I think that's it. But congratulations, guys.
What are we doing next week?
Next week, y'all ain't gonna want to miss it. I know all these other shows has been about hunting, but next week we're actually catfish noodling by hand with all the kids. So it's gonna be awesome. All these adventures are made possible through the Huntsman's Foundation and your donation. Until next week. See ya. Where you going? We ain't done.
Well, I'm done.
Closed captioning provided by the Huntsman's Foundation, turning your donations into adventures for disabled Americans, one at a time.
We're done?
Oh. I forgot to turn the key on.
135 inches.
I don't know what that means.
I can't stop shaking.
Huh?
He's shaking the whole stand.
Well, let me finish my shower and call me back.
Okay.